What's up, Bladers? Today I'm here to talk to you guys about bays that have been falling off and bays that have been on a rise lately. And when I tell you guys this now as a little disclaimer, this is not based off of data. This is straight off of what I've been seeing from tournament videos, my own tournaments, things like that. This is basically what I've been just seeing. So let's get straight into it. First up, the one I've just been so sad to see drop so easily, Silverwolf. Silverwolf dropped down very, very easily because he used to be part of the stamina deck. Wizard Rod, Silverwolf, and Kobold Dragoon. Nowadays, people barely even look at this thing way. I could tell you what did happen. This man's on the loose, and then this guy's on the loose. Two bays that could destabilize Wolf very easily. Because even back then, Wolf had an issue of destabilizing. This thing gets destabilized super easily, and it's just so evident of how that is. So it's very unfortunate, but he is also one of the guys that fell off really, very, very badly, honestly. You barely see him any days. Next up, people are going to try to complain about this one, even though it's kind of true. I don't even think he's top 10 right of overall, I think. Don't quote me on the part, but Pegasus Blast. Pegasus Blast have been falling off recently. What I think it is just that people are finally to start to see that sometimes he's not really worth it to use. The heaviness helps a lot, but when he's worn, it's not as really good. And then they realize that heavy is getting taken a toll because his little blade was sticking too heavy and start to break it a little bit. So they try to stay clear of that. They've been using the Ragnar Raid way more recently, so maybe that's the factor. But Pegasus Blast have fallen off a little bit, and for one, I'm here for it because honestly, I don't hate the pay or anything like that. I don't like that. It's not, to me, it's not that great. Pegasus Blast never really was that great. I don't think it deserves to be in any A tier. I think it's lower A tier to high B tier, honestly. Other than that, this thing had fallen off recently, but people are trying to keep it alive because the heaviness is really, really good. If you're using a Pegasus Blast, that thing is a problem. Very much. The next one here breaks a lot of players' heart because ever since his release, he stood in the meta for a very, very long time. He's still in there, but it's clear and evident that he's falling off. Pegasus. Phoenix Wing. Phoenix Wing, unfortunately, fell off so heavy. And it's still kind of part of the meta, but you can see that other bays took it. And the bay that took his spot, like solidified, that took his spot, is something that we all should honestly know what took his spot. Aero Pegasus. Aero Pegasus definitely took his spot. There's no question about that. Once this thing became cheaper, Phoenix Wing days was numbered because there was never a big three back then. The big three now is Aero Pegasus, Shark Scale, and Wizard Rod. I think you put Griffin in this conversation because when Griffin, everyone start getting their Griffins because a lot of people are getting their Griffins, he's going to show you guys that he deserves to be in the top spot. But never mind that. Because of Aero Pegasus, Phoenix Wing been getting, little gone now, and it's very unfortunate because everyone loves Phoenix Wing. There's not many people that don't like Phoenix Wing, so it's very sad, unfortunately. But that's how things are with him. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later, right? Because he was a bay that came out like maybe 2 years ago. He had a very long run in top 5 spot, a very long run. So I congratulate him for that. Next up, that's been really falling off, and we all know why. It had something to do with a damn bay called Shark Scale. Kobold Dragoon. Kobold Dragoon had fallen off amazingly. When I say that he fallen off to the point where I could be like, he's probably not even top 5 at that point anymore. I'm not even joking. He's still top 5. He still is. But if any other base that comes by that could do the same thing Shark Scale do or Hover Wyvern do, he's in trouble. Because the thing is, people are finally realizing how to get over this bay. Attack types are coming way more better and better by the day. Not only does Hover Wyvern and Shark Scale could destabilize this thing very easily with how much attack power they have, Now that Aero Pegasus is cheaper, a lot of people are getting this bay. So they're trying to see if this Bay could beat Kobo Dragoon. And then Pegasus Blast with this heaviness, sorry about moving the camera, was coming in soon and whooping him too. So it's just so many attack types really beating over him that's making him really fall off the meta, which is honestly a lot of players will take that. Me, I will take it too because I get to use it without people complaining too much about it. I mean, I don't care either way, but yes, Kobo Dragoon have fall off very, very much. And I'm not even joking when I say this. If he ever go below top 5, I could believe it right then and there. He probably not top 5 monthly anymore. Monthly, I could see that. I could say Wizard Rod is on 1, or Star Scale or Wizard Rod at 1 for monthly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If it is Kobo Dragoon, if it's not Kobo Dragoon, then I could say Phoenix Wing is still up there because you know he's getting dealt with, so it's really possible. Now for the last one that is really just kind of dying out a little bit. Not dying out. I'm sorry, that's a big old word for this. He is somewhat seeing less play lately, but it's not anything to be worried about. Wizard Rod. So y'all gonna be like, what the f are you talking about? Okay, I'm talking about a combo. I'm talking about Wizard Rod 160 Hexia. Wizard Rod 160 Hexia is honestly, in my opinion, bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad, I just don't like it. It's too inconsistent in my opinion. I think this thing will just not work at certain times. It pisses me off. Like it would get pocketed or pocket itself at the weirdest times, or it would just lose in a spin finish in the weirdest ways possible. It just acts weird. I just can't stand it. And a lot of people are noticing that recently too. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was just tripping, but a lot of people are realizing that recently. Hexia is just weird. So people are opting to use low orb, free ball, things like that. Now we are done with the segment of the things that are falling off. Now we are going to go to the part that is in Rise recently. First up, let's just get this out the way. I don't even, no introduction, no explanation needed. I've been saying it for a while. No, like this, there's no point even talk about it. But let's get serious here. Golden Rock. I've been noticing Golden Rock a lot lately, and I've been noticing that he's been on like a stamina defensive type build. So I wonder what's going on with that. I can see that he's a fan favorite, so that's probably what it is. But people are realizing that this thing could beat this thing. If you could get early hits on Wizard Rod, you're going to win that matchup because he's so recoily. He can make Rod ride the screen rail a bunch of time and lose a lot of stamina. So they're abusing that fact and trying to beat out Wizard Rod with Golden Rock. It's a good strategy, a very good strategy. So I just like I see why people are using this bay. It's a lovely bay too, so I recommend you use it. You could take it to a tournament and it would do so well. Next up, something that I personally enjoy because of the color. Mommy Curse. Mommy Curse is an all-rounder. Even though he does get like destabilized in the weirdest way possible, he's still very valuable. I'm not even joking when I say that. Mommy Curse is so good like that. Sorry about that, but this thing is just like a tank. It could be used on anything. Attack, defense, stamina, balance. Even though it gets destabilized very easily, which is weird because it would be good the whole entire game and all of a sudden there'd be one hit, light, heavy, low, high, it would get destabilized and it starts losing a lot of spin and then the opponent can win. But this thing has been seeing a lot of play lately and I've been really enjoying it because I like the colorway of this thing. This thing looks really good besides from the original color. The original color is garbage. Last and but not least, Meteor Dragoon. Meteor Dragoon has been seeing a lot of play lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it happened. But players probably are figuring out how to use this thing and going to town with it. I thought I was the only one who was going to be using this for a while. I don't like the fact that when I did start using it, other player was using it. Because I came back to Beyblade for after a while. So I didn't know what people were using. And I was just wanted to use the Chrome deck and Meteor Dragoon. So I didn't think people was going to use it because I did use it when it first came out. No one really used it like that. And then later it died out completely. And then it came back like crazy. A lot of pro players are using it. High tier players are using it. And I'm just sitting here like, this thing could take top 10. And surprisingly, it could go to a deck with Wizard Rod or Shark Scale. I wouldn't be surprised if it took a lot of spots from a lot of people. If it comes top 5 soon, I wouldn't be surprised. This thing is the MVP of recent months. And I honestly really enjoy that. So, hopefully, right? But Bladers, that's it for me. If you like the video, like and subscribe. If you don't agree with anything I said, comment your reason why in the comment section. I think I was correct about all this. Follow my social media on the link in the description below. I couldn't think of it. And yeah, the meta is definitely changing. And a lot of bays are falling off or rising in power. It's crazy out here. And for people who want to support me, Mall Toys are doing a deal for you guys for 100%, one person's only, and you can use Lost L4856 as a code if you want to buy anything from them. And it's a really good store, so I really hope you guys come here and support. Thank you.